Hello guys. Okay, here you go. Nice. Okay, so thank you so much for coming to another one of my videos. Today I am going to go ahead and play a highly requested champion. This is going to be Tao, and my disclaimer is going to be the following. It's been months since I last played this champion, okay guys? So through the match, of course, I will be trying the champion, see if it's working like it used to, and see what's up. Okay, because again, I used to play this champion back in November, but then more champions came up, so I started learning new champions because I was already happy with the experience that I got with Dao. But in the time that I stopped playing him, he actually got buffed. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people, well, he was not a very popular, well, he's still not a very popular champion, but he's very powerful. That I do tell you guys. Okay, so he was buffed. The way that you target your skills, it's a little bit different. The damage, I don't remember if it was increased, but one thing that I do remember very well is the extension or the duration of the ultimate, because the ultimate used to last about 5 seconds total. It was like 5 seconds. On level 2 now it's 8 seconds. It's 6 seconds at level 1 and 8 seconds at level 2. So it allows you to pretty much change everything. Now the ultimate used to work different as well. Um I guess I won't go into details because I may confuse you. So I will leave that aside. But he got buffed, so let me go ahead and tell you what I learned from this match and checking how he works now. Okay, so let me go over the ability so you can understand what's going on. For the passive that he has, every 3 ability cast that you have, you're gonna be getting a buff, which is going to give you your next basic attack, an AoE damage, and also is going to slow the enemy. Okay, so that's gonna be your passive. That way that you can see how many abilities you have casted. It's because you're gonna be getting charges, which you can see on my character. They're gonna be like curse signs floating around. That's gonna be a thing. Now my first ability throws a horse. My second ability throws a chess piece, and my ultimate creates a an illusion of Tao that will cast the same abilities that he casts. Okay, so now there's many things that you have to know. First, every time that an enemy gets hit by 2 of your abilities, you're gonna get an effect. If you hit an enemy with 2 horses, he's gonna get stunned. If you hit the enemy with 2 chess pieces, they get burned. Now, your one without having the illusion, you actually make the enemy slow. It's for 1 second. It's a 1 second slow for 60% of their movement speed. And then the stun is for 2 seconds. Now, as you level up that ability, neither of those passives it's gonna increase. The slow is gonna be the same, the duration is going to be the same, and the stun duration is going to be the same as well. Now, if you level up your second ability, the duration of the burn is going to still be 5 seconds, but the damage of the burn it is going to increase. It's going to hit at level 4 50 damage, 50 ability damage plus 15% of your ability power for 5 seconds. And the base damage of the ability is 250. So that right there, it's already 500 damage plus 55% of your ability power and 15% per second for 5 seconds. So that is very high damage. Now, your ultimate has also 2 other things that I have to mention. One, you can teleport to your ultimate just like clicking it. Okay, so you're gonna be near your your illusion. Now, when you teleport to it, you make the enemy slow by 70%, and also you you cause damage around the teleportation area. Okay. Now the ultimate, when it expires, it explodes, and that also causes damage. The damage is the same as you teleport to it. It's 350. I don't quite remember if the scaling is the same because I'm not looking the information up. I'm just top of my head, and that's one thing that you have to keep in consideration, because whenever you combo with Tao, you have to try to keep those things in. You want to try to keep the explosion and the teleportation damage as well. So putting your illusion in an area where you think the enemy is gonna be landing, it's highly recommended, because don't be afraid of using your ultimate, okay? Even if you fail, you're gonna deal a ton of damage on the enemy. And not only that, if you build cooldown reduction, you're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to spam your abilities more often. And spamming your abilities without, it's a good thing, okay? Because he deals a lot of damage, and gotta keep those things rotating. Okay, so how the basic combo is, I try to hit my one first so I can secure the chess piece, because the chess piece, it has a small delay when you actually deal damage to it. Okay, so it has a small delay, and in order for me to secure it, I use my one. Now, how I try to combo is, I use my illusion near the enemy, or near where I think they're gonna be. Of course, this is after I brought the enemy to it. Let's say 80%, 90%. I already dealt some damage to the enemy, so I can secure a kill. So I use my ultimate. Then right away I use my two. I use my two, and then I'm sorry. Right away I use my one to stun the enemy. I use my two to burn the enemy, and then I teleport to the location once the enemy is trying to run away. Or I just do it right away so that I can make the enemy slow. Because when you teleport to it, you actually make the enemy slow for, I mean, minus 70% of their movement speed. So they're gonna move very slow. So right now you're gonna be, well, right there you're gonna be keeping the enemy within the range of the illusion. Now whenever they're trying to run away, you use your one again, and that is either going to make sure that they stay inside because it's going to be a stun for 2 seconds, or if you did it too late, it's just going to be one and you're going to make the enemy slow. So even so, it will still be helpful. So yeah, guys. Okay, the way I built out, there are very few champions in which I go for full ability cooldown, and I mean for ability CDR, for cooldown reduction, and this is one of the few that I do it. I get cooldown shoes. I go for Archmage dagger. Then I get Trollbane, and then after Trollbane I get Guardian Scepter. Then after Guardian Scepter, if the enemy has magical resistance, I go for Hat of Extension. If they don't have it, I go for Dragonhorn, and then the same. If they still don't have magical resistance, I would go for Mage Hungered. But if they get magical resistance, again I go for Head of Extension, because we want to make sure that we go through that defense, because he has a lot of ability power, base and scaling, so that's gonna be very very helpful, guys. So building this champion ability power plus cooldown reduction works very well, very very well, highly recommended, guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day, and I hope that I have helped someone learn a little bit more about Tao. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.